Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. I'll be trying out a new strategy in this video. I did get a request from someone in the forum to try out a Psychic Rakarth deck, so that's what I have here. I put in pretty much every psyker, every low to mid-range psyker that the Aeldari have into this deck. Got 7 psykers and then had a few leftover points. I wasn't sure what to do with them. I ended up deciding on this Howling Banshee Exarch, who I leveled up to 7 just for this deck. So we'll see how this goes. I didn't really think of ever doing this type of strategy with Rakarth. I prefer to go with a melee-heavy composition with a little bit of ranged mixed in. But one of the weaknesses of Aeldari Psykers is their low health, and Rakarth's special rule, as we can see here, increases the health of your units whenever any card is destroyed. So at the beginning we're going to put down some of these weaker units, and hopefully that will allow my stronger units, which deploy later, to last longer and be able to just do more damage. So let's see, we'll put down Yvraine here. Not sure if that was the smartest choice. She does have a pretty decent melee attack. Now we're up against Necrons, and Necrons have no psychic ability of their own, making them somewhat weak to psychic. But this is a level 5 Stormlord we're facing, very powerful Warlord. Alright, so we'll start off with Psychic. We'll probably be going Psychic just every single round, as the Necrons will not be able to retaliate. And they will probably be mostly going ranged. And of course, every time they ready, their Warlord's ability activates, dealing 20 damage to one of my units. So that's going to be a little troublesome. Hopefully we can take these units out pretty quickly and start increasing the health of my units. Now the AI tends to deploy their weaker units first as well. And man, that Stormlord, that bolt of the storm just hitting Yvraine over and over, that's unfortunate. Taking quite a bit of damage, but she's able to take out that dude, and actually we're able to take out the entire enemy front line there. So that's good news. Their next 3 bodyguards will be deploying. Stormlord is quite expensive in terms of points, so they can't field a whole lot of huge units. But they are running quite a few bodyguards, and these destroyers in particular are very scary. Their damage can increase very quickly. And let me just look at the stats really quickly. Let's see, this Lich Guard has 45 melee. Yeah, these are some strong units here. They will, well, I don't know, they could go melee or range next turn. Alright, we'll just put down the Farseer Skyrunner. A bit of a tough choice here, but we'll see how this goes. Farseer does quite a bit of psychic damage. He also has a decent ranged and melee attack. See how it fares against that Destroyer Lord. They are opting for melee, and that Lich Guard is crushing Yvraine. But the other 2 units are able to survive. I think we want to take out that Lich Guard. And is it time to deploy our most powerful weapon? This guy. But yeah, I don't think so. Well, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna do it. I think with the Psychic Link did get a major buff in the most recent balance patch, so yeah, this guy able to do 81 damage there, taking out that heavy destroyer in one shot. So that's gonna be pretty big. In fact, their Warlord is now going to deploy, but they do have a ranged attack charged up here, so whoa, okay. They have, yeah, the Catan. the Void Dragon. And, you know, I forgot that the Stormlord, actually his trait is Inspiring Presence, and they have it at level 2, which means... Now let's see where this bolt goes. It goes to my Farseer. Yeah, their attacks are getting increased by 20%. So let's look at the Void Dragon. 89 range, 62 melee. And then the Stormlord, wow, 108 range damage, 25 melee. Unfortunately for them, though, their right lane was taken out, which means we're going to be able to deal a lot of damage. This Farseer Skyrunner is going to be able to deal damage every turn with its counterattack. So that's actually really good for me. The Void Dragon, quite powerful. It has the big game hunter trait though, and I have no big game in this entire deck. Everything is less than 40 points. So the Void Dragon, not too effective at taking out these smaller units once their health has been buffed as much as it has by Rakarth. So actually this game went really well for me. It's not even going to be close. Now you can see this Shadow Seer, it's only a 20-point card, but has over 200 health. And it's just really difficult for anything to get through that at this point. Got the Stormlord down to 1 health, and they're going ranged, but looks like the range from my units will destroy it. I think that this Necron deck would have fared a little better if it had just smaller units instead of the Void Dragon. But yeah, I'm surprised at how well that worked out for me. I gotta say, this Psychic Rakarth deck is pretty impressive. And Aeldari are my highest ranking faction so far in the season. Got them at 2,320 trophies. So let me know what you think of this deck if you would use it yourself. And if you use Rakarth, I'm curious to know what you think is the best strategy for him. He is pretty flexible, so you can use, I don't know, a mix of anything really, ranged, melee, or psychic. But yeah, the Psychic Rakarth deck, not too shabby. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.